subject matter expert in mathematics. Today we will solve some solution of the exercise 5a, questions 1 to 4 of textbook Composite Mathematics textbook of class 6 on fraction of the chapter 5. Let's get started. What we will learn today? Today we will learn on fraction of chapter 5 of a textbook Composite Mathematics textbook of class 6 exercise 5a questions 1 to 4. The topics are fractions, numerator and denominator, representation of fractions in shaded portion, express verbal expression into fraction. Now we will solve first question. First question given is write each of the following fractions in numerals. First bit is 3 out of 5. We have to find the fraction of these numerals. 3 out of 5 means 3 equal parts can be taken out from total of 5. There are 3 equal parts from the 5 total parts, and we have to remove 3 parts from the total of 5. So the fraction will be 3 divided by 5. We can represent this 3 out of 5 as 3 divided by 5. This is the fraction of this 3 out of 5, 3 divided by 5. Second bit is 1 quarter. 1 quarter means 1 out of 4. That is 1 quarter. So 1 quarter means 1 out of 4. 1 equal parts can be taken out from total of 4. Total part is 4 and 1 part is the part we have to taken out from the total of 4. So we can represent this 1 quarter will be 1 divided by 4. So the fraction will be 1 divided by 4. Now third bit is 5/7. We have to find the fraction of 5/7. 5/7 means 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7 is 5 equal parts can be taken out from total of 7. So you can represent this as 5 divided by 7. So fraction will be 5. Fraction will be 5 divided by 7. Next fourth bit is 3/8. 3/8 means 3 out of 8. Means 3 equal parts can be taken out from total of 8. Total part is 8 and we have to taken out 3 parts from the total of 8. So it can be represented as 3 divided by 8. 3 is the equal parts and 8 is the total parts. So fraction will be 3 divided by 8. Now fifth part is 7/10. 7/10 means 7 out of 10. Means 7 equal parts can be taken out from total of 10. 7 is the 7 equal part and we have to taken out from total. Total part is 10. Total part is 10 and 7 is the 7 equal parts. So we can represent this numeral 7/10 will be 7 divided by 10. So fraction will be 7 divided by 10. Fraction will be 7 divided by 10. 7 is the 7 equal parts and 10 is the total parts. Sixth bit. Sixth bit is 6/13. 6/13 means 6 out of 13. Means 6 equal parts can be taken out from total of 13. So we can represent this numeral 6/13 as 6 divided by 13. So fraction will be 6 divided by 13. 6 is the 6 equal parts and 13 is the total parts. Now seventh bit is 9/20. 9/20 means 9 out of 20 means 9 equal parts can be taken out from total of 20. So we can represent this numeral 9/20 as 9 divided by 20. So fraction will be 9 divided by 20. Here 9 is the 9 equal parts and 20 is the total parts. 8 bit. 8 17ths. 8 17ths means 8 out of 17, means how 8 equal parts can be taken out from total of 17. So we can represent this numeral 8 17ths as 8 divided by 17. So fraction will be 8 divided by 17. Now we will solve question number 2. Question number 2 is write each of the following division as fractions. First bit is 6 divided by 6 division 11. 6 divided by 11 means 6 out of 11, that is 6 equal parts can be taken out from total of 11 parts. So fraction will be 6 divided by 11. 6 divided by 11. Second bit is 1 division 100. 1 division 100 means 1 out of 100. 1 out of 100 means 1 equal parts can be taken out from total of 100 parts. So fraction will be 1 divided by 100. Here 1 is the equal part and 100 is the total parts. Now third bit is 0 division 1. 0 division 1 means 0 out of 1. Means 0 equal parts can be taken out from total of 11. So fraction will be 0 divided by 1. That means 0 only. So there is no equal parts can be taken out from the total of 1. So fraction will be 0. And fourth part is 9. Fourth bit is 9 division 4. 9 division 4 means 9 out of 4. 9 out of 4 means 9 equal parts can be taken out from total of 4 parts. So fraction will be 9 divided by 4. Here 9 is the equal parts and 4 is the total parts. Here 9 divided by 4 is a improper fraction. 9 divided by 4 is an improper fraction. As numerator is 9 is the numerator and numerator is greater than the denominator. We will discuss about this proper fraction, improper fraction later of the on later. Fifth bit is 7 division 27. 7 division 27 means 7 out of 27 means 7 equal parts can be taken out from total of 27 parts. So fraction will be 7 divided by 27. Here 7 is the 7 equal parts and 27 is the total parts. Now we will solve question number 3. Question number 3 is write the verbal expression of the following fraction. First bit is 4 fifths. 4 fifths is the verbal expression of 4 fifths will be 4 equal parts can be taken out from total of 5. It can be represented in the fraction form as 4 divided by 5. So fraction will be 4 divided by 5. And second bit is 2 8. Verbal expression of 2 8 is 2 out of 8. That is 2 equal parts can be taken out of total of 8. So fraction we can represent this as fraction form is 2 divided by 8. So fraction will be 2 divided by 8. Here 2 is the equal parts and 8 is the total parts. Now third bit is 5 nines. 5 nines verbal expression of 5 nines is 5 equal parts can be taken out from total of 9. So we can represent this in fraction form as 5 divided by 9. So fraction will be 5 divided by 9. Here 5 is the equal parts, 5 equal parts and 9 is the total parts. Fourth bit, 2 fifths. Verbal expression of 2 fifths is 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 is 2 equal parts can be taken out from total of 5. So we can represent this in this is fraction form 2 divided by 5. So fraction will be 2 divided by 5. Now we will solve fifth bit. Fifth bit is 4 sevens. 4 sevens, verbal expression of 4 sevens is 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7 means 4 equal parts can be taken out from total of 7 parts. So we can represent this in fraction form as 4 divided by 7. So fraction will be 4 divided by 7. Here 4 is the 4 equal parts and 7 is the total parts. Now we will solve question number 4. Question number 4 is write the fraction as indicated. First bit is numerator 5, denominator 13. So fraction will be, fraction is represented as number of equal parts divided by total parts equal to numerator divided by denominator. So fraction will be 5 divided by 13. Here 5 is the numerator and 13 is the denominator. Second bit, denominator 23, numerator 16. We know fraction is represented as numerator divided by denominator. Here numerator is 16, denominator is 23. So fraction will be 16 divided by 23. So fraction will be 16 divided by 23. Now we will solve third bit. Third bit is numerator is HCF of 4 and 6. And denominator is LCM of 5 and 7. HCF is highest common factor. We have to find out highest common factor of 4 and 6, and that will be the numerator of the fraction. And denominator is LCM of 5 and 7. LCM is lowest common multiple. We have to find out lowest common multiple, that is LCM of 5 and 7, and that will be the denominator of the fraction. We know prime factorization of 4 is 2 multiplied with 2. 4 is 2 multiplied by 2, and prime factorization of 6 is 2 multiplied with 3. 6 is 2 multiplied by 3. And highest common factor of 4 and 6 will be, highest common factor of 4 is 2 multiplied with 2 and 6 is 2 multiplied with 3. So highest common factor is common factor between 4 and 6. Common factor is 2. Here also 2 is here. 2 is common factor between 4 and 6. Here there is no 3 and here is 3. But in 4 there is no 3, so just common factor of 4 and 6 is 2 only. So highest common factor of 4 and 6 will be 2. And denominator is LCM of 5 and 7. LCM is lowest common multiple. 5 prime factorization of 5 is 5 only, and 7 is 7. So lowest common multiple of 5 and 7, there is no common factor. So lowest common multiple will be 5 multiplied by 7, that is 35. 5 multiplied with 7 is 35. So we get numerator is 2 and denominator is 35. So fraction will be, we know fraction is numerator divided by denominator. So numerator is 2 and denominator is 35. So fraction will be 2 divided by 35. So we get fraction is 2 divided by 35. 2 is the numerator and 35 is the denominator. Now fourth bit. Fourth bit is denominator is 3 minus of minus 2 and numerator is minus 5 plus 21. We have to solve this expression 3 minus of minus 2, that will be the denominator, and we have to find out minus 5 plus 21, and that will be the numerator. Denominator will be 3 minus of minus 2. 3 minus of minus 2 will be minus of minus is plus. So 3 plus 2, that is 5. So we get denominator is 5 and numerator is minus 5 plus 21. Minus 5 plus 21 is 16. As here 21 is the bigger number and 5 is the smaller number. So we have to subtract 21 minus 5, we get 16, and the sign will be the bigger number. So here positive sign. We have to place positive sign. So we get numerator is 16. We know fraction is numerator divided by denominator. So fraction will be 16 divided by 5. Here 16 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. And this is an improper fraction. As numerator is greater than the denominator. Numerator is 16. 16 is greater than denominator. So this is an improper fraction, and we will discuss about this improper fraction, proper fraction and mixed proper fraction later on this chapter. Now we will solve fifth bit. Fifth bit is numerator is your age now and denominator is your age after 30 years. Numerator will be your age now. Your age now is, now your age is 11 years. So numerator will be 11 and denominator is your age after 30 years. So denominator will be your age now is 11 years plus 30. So it is 41 years. So denominator is your age after 30 years. 30 years. Your age is 11 now and after 30 years means 11 plus 30. So it is 41. So denominator we get the denominator 41 years. We know fraction is numerator divided by denominator, and numerator we get 11 and we get the denominator 41. So fraction is numerator divided by denominator 11 divided by 41. 11 is the numerator and 41 is the denominator. And 11 divided by 41 is a proper fraction. As numerator is less than the denominator. Numerator is 11 and denominator is 41. 11 is numerator 11 is less than denominator 41. 11 is less than 41. So this fraction 11 divided by 41 is a proper fraction. We will discuss about this. Please subscribe my channel. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and share this video. And if you have any doubt, then please write in comment section and I will reply. Thanks for watching. Thank you. If you like this video, then please click the like button and share this. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for getting notification of future videos. If you have any doubts, then please write in comment section and I will reply. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.